say like previous day, say like we have seen previously log shipping we have seen. We have discussed that already. Log shipping and database mirroring both are what database level features. Means any changes are made at database, same changes are updated into which server? Secondary server. Same database level only. But in case of log shipping, we have got some problems are there. One is see, failure is automatic or manual. In log shipping, see, failure is manual. We have to make manually online by applying the log tail log backup. But see, like here in case of database mirroring, failure is what automatic. Means what once the principal server is down, immediately mirror will come online. Means no need as a DBA, we have to perform manual failover. No need to make it online back. So automatically it will come online. Okay, so that is one of the major benefit is there with the help of what database mirroring. And second one, see, log shipping works with the help of log, backup, copy, restore, 3 jobs. But for mirroring, no need of any jobs. Directly principal server will communicate with mirror server. It will submit the changes immediately. This is remember first point. It is a database level high availability feature similar to log shipping. But major benefit is that whatever the changes are made in principal server, immediately they are applied to mirror server immediately. And we have seen that it supports automatic failover. Automatic. Even the principal is down, means instance crash or database crash, anything happened, mirror server will come online. We'll get email also as a DBA. Morning 3:30 a.m. automatic failure has happened. Mirror has become what? Principal. Users are working. You check for the details, we have to troubleshoot it. Means later what I will do, I will make this server as what? Mirror server. Previously it was principal. Then I will make this as a second server as a mirror. So observe like how it is working. See, generally see, without mirroring how the transactions takes place. Observe. This is our application, our front end part is there. So changes are submitted to SQL Server first. Then first SQL Server will write the changes into what? Log file. It sends the response back, okay, your transaction is completed. After some time, the changes which are made in log file, they are written into what? Data file by which process? Checkpoint process. Greater than 2C at any time. Greater than 2. Okay. But see like here see like synchronous, we have got one scene, see in case of mirroring, see this is my principal server which is our primary server. This is the mirror server. Now application is connected to which server? Principal server. Here see application is connected with principal server. See, for example, let's say some changes are made. Let's say you are performing some reservation or something, or you are withdrawing the amount from ATM. Let's say transaction was made. First see the transaction make the changes or writes the changes in which area? Buffer cache. From there it will write the changes into which file? Log file first. That is common. After that we have seen already if mirroring is not there. Now it's SQL Server will send the response to the end user or not? Application. It sends the response. But see if mirroring is there, see first principal server is submitting the changes to mirror server here. Means what? Still user is waiting or not? Waiting. Still he has not received any acknowledgement or any response. Application server. Now see same thing, mirror server will write that changes into log file. That is common. Now mirror server is submitting the changes back to, it is submitting acknowledgement back to which server? Principal server. Okay, your transactions are recorded here successfully. After that, now principal server will respond to the user. Suppose a user has got the message now, immediately principal server is crash. Any data loss is there or no data loss? No data loss. Already transaction is written here in which server? Mirror server. So there is no data loss. This is what this type of mirroring is called what? synchronous mirroring. Synchronous means after taking acknowledgement from mirror, then principal is responding to which server? Principal server. Synchronous mirroring. Okay. So whereas like in case of like here see in case of synchronous mirroring, transactional guarantee is there or not in synchronous mirroring? Transactional guarantee or transactional consistency is there. Even when principal is down or even the database is crash, changes are there or not in mirror copy? Changes are there. There is no data loss. But only thing is, see, if the transactions are very huge, transactions are going on, maybe some performance impact may be there in this synchronous mirroring. Why? Because user is getting the acknowledgement or response back after getting acknowledgement from which server? Mirror server. That is. Okay, that is like how the transactions are going on. This is what synchronous mirroring. By default, remember always in our production box it is synchronous mirroring only by default. If any huge transactions are going on in principal server or reindexing kind of activities we have scheduled, for example, at that time only temporarily will switch to which mode? Asynchronous mode temporarily. Once the bulk operation is over, once the reindexing operation is over, we'll switch back to synchronous. Yes. Just remember, like in case same thing that is common after we'll write into which file? Data file when checkpoint occurs. Here also after 3 it will write into what? Data file by checkpoint process. And see, like in case of here see synchronous mirroring will have one more server called witness server. See, witness server which is monitoring both the servers here, which is pinging both the servers. If principal server is down, either instance is crash or database is crash or any network problems are there, so it will make the mirror server as a principal server. Compulsory witness server is required, see, to make the mirror copy as a online. By default, see here the database is there in online state. Here which state? Restoring dot 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 state. Restoring state. Once the principal is down or database is crash, witness will make into which state? Online state. See, even no need to any tail log backup anything is required or no need? No need. Already we have seen that every changes are written here. After that only user is getting the message. That is the reason, see, in case of synchronous mirroring with witness server, we have automatic failover. Same thing, if witness server is not there, witness server is failed, or if you have not configured witness server, here also same thing, there is no automatic failover if witness server is not there. Okay, that is like how the mirroring is working, synchronous mirroring. Whereas like asynchronous mirroring is there, already we have discussed, always the mirroring is there in synchronous mode only. Temporarily we'll switch into asynchronous mode while reindexing operations if want to make in which server? Principal server. If want to allow some bulk operations, import something in principal server, temporarily we'll switch just to avoid the performance issues for the end users. Here see in asynchronous mirroring how it is working, see. Application is submitting the request to see principal server. Principal server, SQL server will write the changes into log file. Log file. Okay. After that, see, he is getting the response back here immediately. Means what? User is not waiting. See, in asynchronous mirroring, user has already received the message. Okay, your transaction success. Now principal database is crash, log file is damaged, any data loss is there or not? Data loss is there. That's remember transactional consistency or transactional guarantee is not there. In which mode? Asynchronous mode. So already we have seen we are not placing in synchronous, generally only temporarily will switch to asynchronous. After sometimes, see, whenever the principal is free, same thing, see, submit the transactions to mirror server, that is common again. Then write into which file, log file, take back the acknowledgement back, that is common. Just to say, that is the two types of mirrorings are there, see, synchronous and asynchronous. Always it is there in synchronous only, always. Here, see, there is no witness server here. Why? Because if principal is down, okay, log file is good. Principal server is down, log file is good. We have to take tail log backup or no need here. Compulsory tail log backup is required. Why? Because before submitting the changes, it is crash. Still the changes are not applied here. That's to say, in asynchronous mirroring, remember, there is no monitor server, witness server, there is no witness server. Automatic failover is there, or there is no automatic failover in asynchronous mirroring? No automatic failover in asynchronous mirroring. Why? Because here, if database is crashed manually, you have to take tail log backup, we have to apply manually. That means what? Automatic failover or manual failover here? Manual failover only. We have to take tail log backup, we have to apply to mirror server, then we have to make the database online. That is like how the mirroring is working. See, two types of mirrorings, synchronous and asynchronous mirroring. Once again, we have seen in case of synchronous mirroring, if you use witness server, automatic failover is there. Here also, without witness server, there is no automatic failover. Without witness server, there is no automatic failover. Suppose witness server is not there, principal is down, tail log backup is required or no need here? No need. Already we have seen everything is submitted, then user is getting the response. Here no need. Witness is not there, it has not become what? Online. We have to make online by running one or two commands, just no need of tail log backup, anything. But in asynchronous compulsory, we need what? Tail log backup is required whenever the failure happens. Thus, that you see how the mirroring is working. But see, internally, we have seen that log shipping works with help of jobs. But see, mirroring works, see, with help of see, generally, whenever you configure mirroring, see, automatically some endpoints are created like this. Endpoints, see. Endpoints are created like this here. Any mirroring compulsory for communication purpose, automatically endpoints are created. Nothing but TCP ports are required, separate ports. SQL Server is already running on some port number. For mirroring also it needs a separate port number. SQL Server port we have seen default 1433. For mirroring we have 5022. Default port, we'll see. Observe these are TCP ports are created. See, these ports are, remember, instance level, once again not database level. Suppose if I configure mirroring on say on 3 databases, in same server I am configuring mirroring on 3 databases, how many endpoints are required? Only one endpoint or only one point. This is called what? Endpoints. Endpoints are nothing but what? TCP port numbers. Default endpoint is how much we have seen? 5022. 5022 default endpoint. That is default for mirroring. That is like how the mirroring works. That's remember, like I will configure here mirroring on 3 databases. Only one endpoint or 3 endpoints are required? Only one endpoint, same endpoint. Okay, same endpoint. That is like that's why if endpoint, if any duplicate endpoint if you have used, for example, or if the communication is not there between principal and mirror, then see mirroring will fail. If communication is not there, if network is not there. See how the communication will happen. See principal server is running on some account, user 1 account. For that account, we have to create logins in mirror and witness. We have to create what? Logins in mirror and witness. Why? Because it has to communicate to this server, means what? To this account, there should be permission in that server. then it can go to that server. Just remember, like for opposite server, see, principal server service account, we need logins in witness as well as what? In mirror. For mirror server service account, we need what? Logins in opposite servers, principal and mirror. For witness server service account, we need here logins in both these servers. Why? Because see, whenever the changes are made, how the principal server will submit to mirror? Means principal server is running on some account. For that account, login should be required. By using that account, it will connect to that server, it will submit the changes. We'll see that configuring. Understood this one, how the mirroring is working. Here also same, instead of primary, secondary, just terminologies are different. Principal, mirror, just terminologies are different. Instead of primary, secondary, just terminologies are different. Just terminologies are different. Just here. So here see, but what are the benefit is there with witness server? We have automatic failover or not? Yes. Automatic failover. Failover means here server level failover or database level failover? Database level only. If this database crash, this database state will become online. Previously it was saying restoring dot dot dot. Now it has come online, so that in the application C, we'll ask our application administrators, you maintain two connection strings. One is for principal, one is for principal, one is for mirror. Thus remember, for automatic failover here compulsory two things are required. One is witness server is required compulsory. Another one is what? In the application or front end part, two connection strings are required. If connect to server 1 failed, else connect to server 2. Let us see how the mirroring is working. See that page number 2. Mirroring. Just meanwhile, what you do? You check two instances in your machine. Two instances. Before that, see, like we have got very simple requirements are there, see, to configure mirroring. See, like in 2008 version, see, we have got some new features towards mirroring. See, one is see automatic page repair. Second one, see log stream compression. Automatic page repair means, see, if principal server database, in database, if you have got some pages are corrupted, data pages, the page is copied from mirror automatically. Generally, if want to repair the pages, we have to restore from backup file. That we can, this is auto page repair option is it. We can see here what pages are repaired automatically, we can see here by using this one. As well as see log stream compression is there, see. Log stream compression means now transaction is compressed and sent to mirror server. Means what? Even in synchronous also will get better performance. Compress send, compress send. Those two are the major changes are there. See, once in we have discussed now already, mirroring modes are there, synchronous and asynchronous. In synchronous, see, once again we have got two modes. See, high availability. This is also called as see high safety with automatic failover. Witness server is required or no need here? Required compulsory. 3 servers, see, principal, mirror and witness, which supports what? Automatic failover. High protection is there here. Here only 2 servers are there, principal and mirror. That's why tomorrow if witness server is failed, immediately it will turn into high protection. Means high safety without automatic failover. Asynchronous mode is there, already we have seen, which is high performance mode. Here only 2 servers, here also there is no automatic failover. See, this asynchronous mode is not supported by standard edition. Only enterprise edition supports this mode, asynchronous mode. Both are supported by enterprise. Only this mode is not supported by standard edition. Then next one, see like how to enable mirroring in SQL Server 2005 RTM. He's saying generally SQL Server 2005 they have configured mirror, they have introduced mirroring. But in the RTMC, they have provided it only for testing purpose. By default, if you install SQL Server 2005 RTM, mirroring feature is disabled by default. We have to enable it one time, then we can use it. One time we have to enable. How to enable? See, we can use one trace flag called 1400, then we can enable mirroring. 1400 trace flag. Means already we have seen by default we have how many startup parameters? 3 parameters. We have to add one more parameter, what? Hyphen T 1400. Then if you restart SQL Server, mirroring is enabled. But if at least service pack 1 is there or 2 is there, for which version? 2005 version. By default it is enabled, no need to enable. If you are working with 2008 or 2012, no need to enable anything. By default enable only. Then see requirements are there, very simple requirements are there. See SQL Server 2005 if you are working with SP1 or any higher version, database must be in C full recovery model. We have discussed in log shipping, database may be there in which recovery model? Full or bulk logged. But here compulsory what? Full recovery model only. Why? Because in the mirror server, we'll put the database in which state? Restoring state. Mirror server. Okay. So that's to say, like always, it should be must be what in full recovery model. So service broker should be enabled. He's saying by default it is enabled. Both the servers should have enterprise or standard. See, only these two editions are supporting what? Mirroring. Actually, remember before above this enterprise edition, we have got one edition called data center edition. Data center. That is top level. Next enterprise. Next standard. In data center, everything is allowed, but most of the companies may not use that data center. Medium to small people. So that's why enterprise and standard edition. See, and both the servers should have same edition. See, enterprise, standard, like same editions. Both the servers. And see, like witness server can have any edition. He is saying, see, witness server. And see, for all the 3 servers, TCP IP should be enabled. Already we have seen they are communicating through what? TCP port numbers. That's a compulsory what? TCP IP should be enabled. Auxiliary steps are there, very simple steps are there, 3 steps. See, first we have to configure security and communication between what? Instances. Means what? First we have to create endpoints in all the 3 servers are required or not, endpoints required. Then see creating logins for other server service account. Already we have seen in principal server is running on user 1 account. For this account we have to create login in which server? Witness and mirror server. After creating the account, see, we have to grant connect permission on endpoint. So that it will connect to server, then it will connect to endpoint for sending or getting the acknowledgement like this. Then see creating mirror database. Mirror database means first I will take full backup and log backup both. I will restore here. Mirror database is ready. With recovery or with no recovery, we have to restore in mirror. With no recovery. Why? Because it should be there in which state? Restoring state. It should not become operational. And see, like in the same way, next step, see, we have to enable mirroring. We have to enable by using alter command. We can enable mirroring session. Then now it will start communicating both the servers. See, all these things we can perform directly with Wizard also, or we can use T-SQL also. See here, how we can do with Wizard. Observe here. Just see, first I will connect to 2 instances. One is like test instance. Second one here, mirror instance. For example, this is my mirror server. Names may be anything. Don't search for where is mirror like this. Instance names may be anything. Just I have type here. This is my principal server. This is my mirror server. First step, what I will do? Let's say I will take any one database from the principal server and I will check that database recovery model must be what? Full. By default it is full only, already you have seen, default. If you create a new database, its recovery model is what? Full. Why? Because model database recovery model is full. That's why every new database is created with full recovery model. Then after that, see, let's say I will take one database, see, test database. On this database, I want to configure mirroring. Check here, right click, properties, here options, recovery model is what? Full. We can use this one for mirroring. Now here, see, I will take I will take full backup and log backup. I will restore first. Observe here, first step, right click here, tasks, already we have seen how to take backup everything. Remove the existing path, add d:\backup. What is the database name? Test.bak something. Full backup I am taking. If already backups are there, I am saying override the existing one. Okay. Very fastly backup is done. Now I will take log backup also here. Backup. Okay, same file. See, first I have taken two instances. First full backup, log backup. Just I will restore here, see, in the mirror server or secondary server, see. Restore compulsory, see, we have to restore with the same name. Log shipping even you can restore with different name. In replication we can maintain with different name, but here compulsory is same name. Mirror, name itself is saying no mirroring. As it is copy, observe it. Now I am saying device, browse, add, mention here d backup. This is my backup file. Okay. Both the backups are there or not? Both are there. Select both. Observe, go to files. We have to change the path or not in destination server. We have to change the path. See, here we have to change the path where you want to restore. That's why either manually create one or two folders you restore. Otherwise, we can use the default path. I will use here. Right click on mirror properties. Observe here. This is the default path. E backup something default path. Now change here, mention this default paths here. Up to here. Okay. Generally, see, this is 2012 management studio. That's why here separate option is there, files. Otherwise, in the options itself, we'll have this option. The options itself. Now see, I will go to options. We have to say here what? With no recovery. Okay. See, 100% completed, full backup done, then log backup is done. Both are restored. Okay. Now database is available or not here? Database is available, which is there in which state? Restoring state. Next, what I will do, I will configure, see, mirroring, I will configure, very simple. But before configuring, what I will do, I will check what is the service account of test instance. Observe here. What is the service account? SQL user. For this account, we have to create login in which server? Mirror server. See, still I have not used witness. Later we can add, at any time we can add witness server. Observe here, go to logins. Check for SQL user login is there or not. There is no login. I will create manually here. New login. System name / username. Okay. Then see, go to server roles. I will make it as sysadmin. Otherwise, see here, see in securables, search. Okay. Object type is what? Endpoints. Already we have to grant connect permission on endpoint. Actually, we can select like this endpoint. If you say okay, it will show you asking which type of endpoints you want. It is asking TCP endpoint. Okay, okay. What permission we have to grant? Connect permission. Otherwise, directly we can provide. If sysadmin is there, no need to provide any permissions. Okay, now see mirror is running on which accounts here? Mirror is running on same account. Means what? For this account, we have to create login in which server? First server or not? We have to create login in first server. Here, go to first server, logins. Already login is there or not? Check here. Already there is no login. Just to see what I will do, right click new login. I am providing same. First what we have done, we have taken manually full backup and log backup, we have restored. Next step, see, we have configured what? We have created the endpoints manually. Third step, see, check here TCP IP is enabled or not for both the instances. Which is the first one? Test enabled, mirror disabled. See, mirroring is configured successfully even if it is disabled, but mirroring will not work. Communication will fail. That's a compulsory, it should be enabled only. See it, enable. Okay. I will restart the instance one time, SQL Server Services. So, SQL Server Services, restart one time. Now everything is fine. Just our next step is what? Everything is fine now. Now I will configure, see mirroring I will configure. Observe it. Now see I will configure mirroring. I think still it is starting. Okay. Observe, right click on database name, tasks mirror. With command also we can configure everything we have done. Like otherwise, see with wizard also we can configure. See here. Problem is there, it is saying respond in timely fashion, something it is saying. Mirror server was not restarted successfully. Just I will start from here, services.msc. SQL server in bracket what? Mirror. Started or not? Started successfully. Now here like what I will do, I will configure mirroring. Tasks mirror. Configure security. Next. See, do you want any witness server? It is asking. No, I am saying later I will add. At any time we can add. Next. Which is the principal it is asking? Okay, test. Already here port number is there. Already I have configured some previous class something. Already it is using. It is not allowing to type. What is the reason? Same we have to use or for each database one port number. Same, only one. If want to mention your own port number, what you do? You go to here, see server objects, then endpoints, under that what? Data mirroring, you delete this. Then if you start configuring, it will ask you, you type what you want. Already here it is there. With what end number is what? 5027 something, already it is there. That's why it is saying, I will use it, existing one. By default it will ask you to type, you type it manually. Otherwise if already there, we are using just. Maybe I have configured already on some other database mirroring. Just as here, I am using existing one. Next, which is witness mirror server, it is asking. This is mirror connect one time. Now here it is asking Means already it is there or not? There it is not there, endpoint is not there, fresh instance it is. I will configure here, see, 5023 or 22 default already we have seen. We can, I'm using here 30 something, anything we can use, which is free. Next. Now see, it is asking you mention service account. See, even we can create the logins manually in opposite servers. Otherwise, if I mention here service accounts, our wizard will create. No need to create by our own also. How we have to mention here system name slash username. Like this. Okay. So now we have to mention or no need? No need. Already I have created login. Manually I have created for SQL user in opposite servers. Next, finish. Summary it is showing. Finish. 2730 port numbers. Here already endpoint is there. Here it is creating. Created successfully. Endpoints are ready. Communication has started or not started still? Not started. Endpoints are ready. Endpoints are ready. You want to start mirroring now? It is asking. Observe here, I am saying do not start. Check here, operating modes are there, we have seen. This is high performance, which is running in asynchronous mode. This is high safety without automatic failover. What is the reason? Witness is not there here. If you add witness in future, automatically it will select this. High safety with automatic failover. Yes, automatically. Now see, I am saying start mirroring. But once I say start mirroring, it is saying one or more of the server network addresses lacks FQDN, fully qualified domain name. Actually, remember, like my machine is added in any domain or there is no domain? No domain. Only system name colon port numbers it is showing. That's why we have to, but in your machines are added in domain optimize.com. It will not show this message. In real time by default they are added. Our Windows team will add. Okay, but continue mirroring I am saying. But see, like one error it is throwing. The remote copy of database test has not been rolled forward to a point in time that is compass in the local copy of database log 1412 it is throwing error. Means what total transactions which are made in first server publisher are not completely applied it is saying 1412 we are getting 1412. Okay, I will minimize here. Just check here again. This is my mirror copy. Refresh. Same thing. Just what I will do, 1412 we are getting. What I will do, I will take one more log backup here. I think on this database replication is there. That's why we have got one issue we are getting. Actually, see here like task once again, backup, log backup. D backups. Some problem is it like I think we have configured transactional replication. Log reader agent is causing the problem to my database. Okay, So like just what I will do, I will disable replication. Maybe we have seen already on same database both may be there. Log shipping and mirroring both may be there. It's not meaning that only one should be there. But we have to set some settings in case of both. Just we'll see. So next see once again I will so mirror this three. I will take backup and I will restore. Meanwhile, see that page number 2, you write this one meanwhile. Think some gap was there, that's why some 1412. See like now see if I say start mirroring, say started successfully. It is saying status synchronized, the databases are fully synchronized. Okay, say okay. Now say like this is acting as what? Principal database this is what? Mirror. Which is there in which state? Restoring state. That's why no reading, no writing. But if want to allow reading similar to log shipping, we can create here database snapshot we can create, we can allow reading like this. That is like very simply we have configured mirroring.